Yeah, no, I mean, tonight is an example of why he's such a great player. Makes tough shots, can make something out of nothing. His length, he can just, he can do so many things to put the ball in the basket. And, the last one was great to get an offensive rebound, to get that extra possession. The matchups, they had their big on him away from the basket. He was able to drive him and finish. Kevin was great. I love that we were able to get an offensive rebound to create the extra possession. Special from Kevin.
Curious when you're down a stretch like that in the last defensive possession, all winding it up, and what do you think you guys did in that last possession of defensive?
Yeah, we've talked about taking individual pride. Grayson, I think, is an underappreciated, underrated defender, and kept him in front, made him take a tough two. We were able to, the clock went out, thank goodness, and Maxey missed, but, I think the clock was done. So I thought Grayson just did a great job of keeping him in front and contesting, making him take a tough shot.
One other thing I had was, obviously, to win the game is one thing, and it's been these kind of games where it's coming down to the last couple of possessions. What are you taking from what the team is doing down the stretch of games?
Yeah, I thought the spacing tonight was good. The ball with Kevin in his hands was good. Bringing a few different people up into it. Nurk, gave us a lot tonight, finished. I thought Brad's defense on Maxey was really good the whole night. Brad offensively, I thought gave us a lot tonight. So a lot of guys, different guys stepped up and played well for us.
You've been willing to go small down the stretch a lot. You stuck with Nurk tonight. What was it about how he was playing or the flow of the game that you opted for that way?
Yeah, it's always a little bit of a gut and, a feel thing. And, I just thought Nurk was good tonight. I thought his screening was helping us, his rebounding. He played well. And so, I think that's just each night, different guys. We got to try and read it and feel it. And everybody, I think, has been respectful and excited for their teammate to step up and do well. And Nurk's size and rebounding and his pick and roll defense tonight was very good. And in the roll, able to catch and finish and get to the free throw line. He just did a lot of things well.
It was a really off night for Book, but I'm assuming it's, let that guy continue to shoot through it. Did it feel like he was pressing at any point, or are those shots that you're good with a shot maker of that caliber taking?
Yeah, no, I think the majority, if not all of them, were good, and he's an aggressive scorer, he's a shot maker, and he's got a lot of freedom and a lot of green light to go out and make plays. So, I think it's great for the rest of the guys to step up. Book's been great, I think he did a lot of other things to help us tonight. So, but he's got the green light to be aggressive always.
Has Kevin kind of voiced that he would like to attack big versus smalls, or some of those possessions Brad was coming up as a screener, others wasn't there. Was it a thing where you just mix it up down the stretch?
Yeah, I think he's comfortable with both. I think he and Brad have a good connection. He and Brad have a good ability. I thought earlier in the game, Brad with the ball and Kevin screened for him, created a couple things. So just trying to create good opportunities for really everybody. And then Nurk, screening and creating opportunities for Kevin was good also. So it was just a mix of both. He's good with either.
You mentioned Beal's defense. This year in general, it seems like it's been a lot better for him than it has been in years past, and even dating back to the Wizards. What, from your perspective, has been different for him, allowing him to be more successful on that end?
Yeah, I think his defense. He's taken it feels like a tough matchup every night, and I think he's kind of embraced that. Just talking about everybody's competitiveness. Brad, I think, has enjoyed that. Again, like I said, I thought his effort on Maxey on really the whole night was really good. Him giving us his athleticism, his strength to get through screens, to avoid screens. It's a lot of work that Brad's putting in, You know, tonight was one of his, you know, I think really a great example of what he can do. And he did a lot of things offensively too, so great night for Brad.
We're doing two more.
Coach, you guys went on a 14-3 run in the final 5 minutes. What was the biggest shift in crunch time for you guys?
And I think we made some stops. You know, I think that the guys found a way to get stops, and obviously then, you know, mostly it felt like Kevin with the ball, you know, made good things happen. And, you know, so I think it always starts with our defense. Felt like we held them, you know, multiple possessions in those last 5 minutes without a bucket, and we're able to clean up the glass and, you know, get the win.
You guys were lower than normal with the attempted threes, but you got a lot of points in the paint. How did you like the way you were attacking this particular matchup?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, you know, we've talked about it a lot, you know, day after day, that we want to take what the defense gives us. You know, if you can get to the rim and finish, you can get to the paint and get a lot of points there. You've got to be able to do that. We've got to embrace that and, you know, take what the defense gives and be able to have both. You know, I think that's the ideal world, is you're scoring at the rim and you're scoring at the three-point line, you're scoring at the free throw line. So we're just like everybody else.
When you
Take everyone down Katie's next wing.
when you shrink it down to the last 5 points, is that a product of what you do in practice to you know, the structure come back in a game like that?
Yeah, I mean, we've been, you know, in a lot of close games already. So, you know, we've had some conversations, we've had some film, we had a little bit of work on it. You know, so it's good to get these reps and to be in these situations. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.